I get a feeling it's going to be a riot.
I don't read the newspapers because they all have ugly prints.
At the starting of the week, at Sunday talks, you'll hear them speak. It's only Monday. Negotiations breaking down. See the leaders start to frown. It's more than Monday.
We are back with another edition of your favorite morning show, The Daily Dose on the Guerrilla Radio Network.
You'll be sitting, taking lunch. The news will hit you like a punch. It's only Tuesday.
What's happening?
Ask your doctor if the Daily Dose is right for you. Common side effects include sarcasm, informed opinions, and wondering how the hell these people got elected. The Daily Dose starts now.
What's happening?
Tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Tomorrow never comes until it's
Yo, everybody. How you doing this morning? My name is Eric. I'm your host, and this is the Daily Dose, the July 15th edition of the Daily Dose, coming to you live from Palm Harbor, Florida. Hopefully, everyone is just getting up, having a cup of coffee, getting ready to start their work day a little bit. You know what I mean? Getting ready for the day to start. I know I'm up early. Well, I'm up early every day, but I'm broadcasting early today because I do have to go into work early, and I've got a very short show for you today. But I definitely wanted to check in. I'm kind of limited on time this morning. Duty calls. I have to go to that job that I have that actually pays me. I wish I could just do this for a living and get paid to do broadcasting, but that day, my friend, will come. I can assure you that. But moving forward today, I've got just a couple of stories for you. We're going to go over a little bit of local weather like we do every morning. And then I've got a really funny story that happened out of Florida that it's making some headlines right now. Excuse me. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let's go and get the weather going.
514, and I got a little bit of light rain here on Sky Tower Vector Scan. It was actually very heavy over Fort Myers a couple of hours ago, and it literally just rained itself out, sitting right on top of them. I've also got a few sprinkles near the Venice area this morning, and I've had a couple of sprinkles bump up against the Pasco County coast there, but not a lot. And we're not anticipating a lot of rain for the next few afternoons. Our rain chances are going to drop 20 to maybe 30%, and that's really about it, whereas we should be at about 60%. Temps, most of us are sitting in the 70s. There's a couple of 80s along the coast, you know, Tampa over to the St. Petersburg area. Get up to Gainesville, it's actually right at 70 degrees, and in Miami, sitting at 82. Dew points in the 70s, as you may imagine, and a lot of cloud cover. So this whole frontal boundary is washing out in the deep south, but it's leaving behind, of course, a lot of lift and energy right across I-10. But not only that, if you go back into Texas, there is a setup for, unfortunately, some significant flooding west of San Antonio. We've got a high risk for excessive rain. These folks could get 10 to 20 or even more inches of rain, and that'll be kind of just west of the San Antonio area. Houston, Dallas, all kinds of big rain for you today. Maybe some showers right across I-10, but here, not much, because now we're going to mix in some of that Saharan dust again, so we lower the rain chance to between 20 and 30%. Okay, not zero, but it's not great. So here's 4 o'clock this afternoon. There's just not much going on out there. Then, as we get into the evening hours, 1 or 2 thunderstorms. Tomorrow afternoon, kind of the same setup, that 20 to 30% rain chance for you. However, even though some of the computer models kind of backing off a low developing in the Northeast Gulf, which is completely fine, they're not backing down on bringing tons of extra moisture into the state. That's a good thing. All that extra moisture will likely lead to some rainfall. Rounds of tropical downpours early next week. So I know these next few days we're going to be struggling to pick up some rain, but maybe think about Monday, Tuesday, because that's when the rain chances are going back up. 94 degrees for you today. Tonight, overnight lows now near 80 degrees. Tomorrow, the rain chance holds at that 20 to 30% range with your high around 93 degrees for you. Very light winds along the coast, which means great boating weather. Be careful. Light chop on the coastal waters. Our next 7 days, finally getting some rain chances back here. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, they're back up to 50 to 60%.
Oh, there you have it, everybody. Dave Osterberg from Fox 13 Weather, delivering the hard-hitting weather facts to you that you deserve to hear. Now, this story that's coming up, and again, I didn't say it before the weather broadcast, but that's the broadcast for the Tampa Bay area, Palm Harbor, Florida. So I'm not sure where you're listening to this broadcast from, but if you're in the Palm Harbor, Tampa Bay area, that'll apply to you and nowhere else. This next story is rather funny. I saw it early this morning, and there's a story here that I just pulled up that I unfortunately do not have time to cover today, because after this next story, I have to hit the road. But apparently, there was an unsuspecting woman in a store, and I can assure you, we will cover this story tomorrow. An unsuspecting woman in a store had her ass caught on camera with a man behind her bent down on his fours, licking it on camera. So I can assure you that that will be a story that we will follow up with tomorrow. I'm going to write that in my notes so that way I do not forget about it. It looked like a story that your Daily Dose would love to cover and talk about, because we talk about stupid shit like that all the time. So yeah, apparently this woman, and I don't even know what the story is all about. I just saw the headline on my news app, and I decided to give you a little teaser into tomorrow. So we're going to cover the story about the man licking the woman's ass on camera and getting caught for it. In a store, in a public store. It was literally a camera in a public store. So we will talk about that tomorrow for sure when we have more time. This story, however, is absolutely hilarious. It doesn't involve with licking asses in the store, but it definitely involves with something else to do with an ass. So enjoy.
New tonight, an elderly Florida woman wasn't happy with the license plate she recently received. The letters and numbers she received have a message she just doesn't necessarily want to put on her car.
And I looked at it and I said, I don't think so.
You can see the plate reads SQZA55, but those numbers can be seen as the letter S, and well, squeeze, yep, you get the picture. Nancy Stritto says when she went to collect her mail, she didn't even expect to get a new license plate. The plate become the talk around her retirement community down in Pompano Beach, especially among the fellas. This is what happened when she showed it to one of the 89-year-old neighbors.
And this is what I received from the DMV for my new license plate. That's good for 10 years. Good. Good?
How funny is that? That's hilarious. You just don't see stuff like that happen very often. And this poor little old lady, she's in a retirement community, hanging out with all her retired friends, drinking coffee in the morning, maybe hanging out by the swimming pool a little bit later in the afternoon, talking about soap operas and knitting. You know what I mean? With the knitting techniques that they've acquired over the years. And then she gets her license plate and it says squeeze ass on it. That's fucking awesome. I love everything about that story. And I didn't even have time to cover that story today because I need to go, but I figured it was worthy of me being late to work today to put that story on there. So listen up, everybody. I apologize. I ran very short today. We will do this again tomorrow in full force as we do every Monday through Friday. Moving forward from this point on, if I do have to go to work early, unless I have to be there 7 in the morning, I will always do a brief little show just like we did today. Just kind of keep you in loop and say hi to you and start your morning off right if you listen before you go to work. So I'm signing off for the day. I've got to go to work. I'm going to be working for the next 12 hours, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. So everybody have a great Wednesday. I look forward to doing this with you again tomorrow, and we'll have a lot more stuff to talk about then. Enjoy your day. I'll see you tomorrow. His mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Loud. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke. He's so mad, but he won't.